with a clear sky and only 14% chance of rain, which is essentially no rain at all, I decided to sleep out. At 4:30 this morning I awoke to rain, which caused everything to... I had taken extreme measures to make sure that I had no sand in anything, and now me and sand are one. Anyway, this is kind of the sunrise, which I couldn't see from the tent. Well, I don't have a tent, from my cot, so I basically missed it this morning. This is my own personal seashore beach. 4 miles of it if I chose to go up and down. I almost wish I'd have brought my bike. But as you can see, it is me and the sea. Well, I decided I'm going to go ahead and set up my tent on this sand right at this spot and see how it goes. No matter where I set it up, I would be facing the wind, whether it was east, west, north, or south. So, just like last night, I had everything to where I wasn't going to get sand on anything. But that all changed at 4:30 this morning when it started raining. Oh man, I hate it when people pray for me. I met a guy as I was paddling up here yesterday. It took 2.5 hours to go about 2 miles. And anyway, there's a guy on the beach, and he was listening to his Bible and asked if I had been saved, and I said, well, not anymore. And anyway, he says, well, I'm going to pray for you. As a result, despite the fact that there was no prediction of rain, I got rained on. I had to paddle into the wind. You can see the waves moving out there. I love it when people pray for me. I don't know if you can get a sense of what's going on, but it has been windy, despite the fact that the weatherman had said it wasn't going to be. Well, mildly. And it's been rainy, despite the fact that there was only a 14% chance of rain. Missed the sunrise because of the clouds. Anyway, I'm set up in my tent, trying to dry out. Going to take a tour of the tent. Really, this is not a tent, it is a screen room with these flaps that go up to kind of protect you from the rain if you end up with rain. Which of course I did, because the forecast called for no rain. Anyway, there is my sleeping bag drying out in 100% humidity. And there is my sleeping pad that doesn't hold air. On my cot. Oh, I love my cot. Anyway, my objective was to keep a sand-free environment. No, that is not snow. That is sand. And it is in everything. Well, here's all my stuff. Not all of it. I've still got stuff out in the canoe and outdoors. All the charcoal and that type of stuff is outdoors. I love having a table. Could not do without one. And then, of course, this is my cot. Couldn't do without it either. Just me, nature, and the F-18s. I am so glad I picked a rain-free day to come. can't imagine what it would have been like if it had actually been raining. Oh, and no wind would have been nice as well. Actually, as I think about it, I could have just driven 5 miles away, gotten in my canoe just like I did here, and paddled out to one of the sandbars on the Arkansas River on a rainy day, got in my tent to stay out of the rain, and it would have been identical. So why did I drive over 1,000 miles round trip to be in a tent in the rain? Go figure. I am windbound and rainbound, and if you can't tell, I'm a bit bored. It's a very tense game, but we both tied, and no, you can't even see the jet because it's in the clouds. Boring. I know one way of cutting back on national defense. I'll bet if I was headed west, I could make 10 miles an hour right now. And anyway, I'm windbound. I was hoping to go up to see Fort McRae, but it's not going to happen. Still tied 0-0. I don't know when the tiebreaker is going to take place. It doesn't look like I have a bit of an advantage over me, nor me over I. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's 3:22 and 68.2 degrees. It has stayed pretty constant, 68, most of the afternoon. Still windbound, but no rain at the moment. Well, I've had time to do a little rearranging. It's amazing. I'm actually able to keep most of the sand at bay. And it's almost sunset. It's 4:36 right now. And I'm going to go take some pictures of the sunset, which won't happen, of course, because of clouds. The wind is producing some pretty amazing waves. This is the mild Gulf of Mexico. And this is the reason have not been in the canoe today. And I didn't get to go to Fort McRae. The glorious sunset from Perdido Key. That's way away from the sun. The sun is actually right about there. But we do have, because of the wind, pretty big waves. This is a sand cliff, and if I was to go up here, I would go into there, and when I went in there, I would be swept out to sea, and when I got swept out to sea, I would drown. I hope I can take this same shot tomorrow evening and know that the tent never went down. Went all the way over to the other side to get a sunset, knowing I really wasn't going to get one. And look at there, that's almost, of course the sun's not there, but at least there's a little orange. That is the sunset from my side of the sandbar. There's my tent. There's the sunset. Wonder what it would have been like a little while ago. Oh well. It was really windy on the other side. Windy here too, but not near as bad. Anyway, it is about 5:15, I guess. Maybe 5, yeah, probably 5:15. Anyway, this is lights from the other side of the bay, as seen from inside my tent.